Kirby and Tim Seaman, Larry Morgan. We've seen some outstanding prep performances, and this is another great field. And, of course, the 5-time winner in this event, the Little Hawks from City High.
Well, I'll tell you what's interesting about this field is that, with the exception of City High, who has the fastest time coming in at 3:21, 6 other teams are within 1 second of each other in the qualifying effort this morning.
City High, can anybody stop them, Carlos?
I don't think so. City High has really just put together a very strong program. Their athletes seem to be very disciplined as far as their training that they do, and I think that is going to be something that makes a difference within this run. Not only that, but their anchorman is he's already established that he means business being here. He won the 100 yesterday, setting a new Drake Relays record, and he's very versatile. I think that Iowa City is going to be definitely the team to beat.
And for Iowa City, it is Joe Colangelo who will run the first leg for them. For Beckman of Dyersville, Kevin Casey runs the first leg, and Scott Phillips runs the first leg for Ankeny. Those are the teams in the middle with the best qualifying times. The record for the Drake Relays in this event by Waterloo West in 1981. Their time was 3:17.84. A 4x400 relay.
At this point in time, you've got the runner from Sioux City Heelan who's running a pretty good race. He seems to be the one that's made up the most stagger on anyone else. And also Mark Brennison from Indianola is running very well, too.
Yes, he is. And from Sioux City Heelan, it was Nick McInerney who ran very well. And again, it is Indianola on the outside. Now a quick burst from Sioux City Heelan. Troy Schulte running leg number 2.
TJ Elbert for City High seems to be moving pretty well, too. This is a pretty critical time. You try to get to those cones as quick as you can so that you can break in and you don't have to deal with the hassles of getting bumped and pushed around while you're in the pack.
Well, that's an important point, Carlos, because when you're still bunched up on this second leg, you do need to establish position. If you're behind, you need to get to the outside shoulder, protect yourself so you don't get boxed in, and be able to take it down the straightaway and find your man for the exchange.
Centerville in the lead right now. And in the person of Jared Torrey. Leg number 3 coming up in the 4x4. And Centerville continuing to run very well in the black and red. But now a pass, and Sioux City Heelan comes on.
Jason Dwight's running very well for Iowa City High himself. He seems to be making up, using the momentum that he's got during that first 100, and he's doing very well. He's making up a lot of ground.
And, of course, he is the younger brother of Tim Dwight, and Jason showing some great skills here as he's bidding for the lead as he races Adam Kuhl of Sioux City Heelan in this third leg.
This is proving to be an excellent race. We've got 5 teams right up there together, 2 of the other teams right behind them.
Centerville now making a move to the outside. That's Dwight Osley running well. Osley pulling Centerville into the lead as we get ready for the final exchange.
Brian Harden from West Des Moines Valley has done an excellent leg himself, bringing the Tigers up in the 3rd place.
Anchoring for Centerville, Scott make it anchoring for Centerville will be Dwight Osley, as it was Torrey on that 3rd leg, and Osley here on the 4th leg, on the anchor leg. And Jason Ringena, one of the great performers in this event and in other events this Drake Relays, and last year a winner a couple of times as well. But it comes down to Osley for Centerville and Ringena for City High. City High bidding for the 6th straight championship. One of the runners takes the fall on the far side. Here comes Osley. Here comes Ringena.
Ringena showing that sprinter speed, though, as he stayed and kept Osley within striking distance. Once they came off that turn, he just broke him and went ahead and he's finishing as tough now as when he started.
And it's 6 in a row for City High in the 4x4. Unofficially, it's a 3:22.12 as Jason Ringena anchors City High to their 6th straight victory in this event. Well, there have been a lot of great events today, and certainly a lot as you go back over 87 previous years in Drake Relays history. And when you think back to one of the great events, you go back to this same event that we've just witnessed back in 1995 when Iowa City and Ames Anchors had a great duel. See if you can guess the winner of that one.
I would have to say it would be City High.
2-man